Do you want to be in the video?
Huh?
You want to be in the video?
It don't bother me a bit. I don't mind it.
Welcome back to the Hillbilly RV channel. I'm here with Mr. Customer today. He's the owner of this fine looking motorhome back here, and he's having some problems with his HVAC system. I just went in and looked around real quick. It's a Dometic air conditioner or heat pump. Not 100% sure about that yet, but I think it is just an air conditioner. We got no display at all on the 5-button thermostat, so we're gonna see if we can figure out what's going on with this gentleman's air conditioner and his controls. And I thought we'd take y'all along.
If anybody can do it, he can.
Oh, you don't have too much faith in me now. Just an old hillbilly.
That's why I came here.
But we're gonna see if we could figure out what's going on. So y'all hang on. So here is our thermostat, and it is on. Like I say, we got no display, no lights, no nothing. So
it ran last August.
Yeah, he says it ran last August, but no run now. Now these phone lines, they look like a phone line. They're a communication cable. Come out of the board down here to these connectors. These connectors and the cables are really iffy.
The tabs are broken.
Yeah, the tabs are broken off. They don't stay hooked. I don't know whether this could be some of our issue. These are our furnace wires, the two blue ones. This is our 12 volt power and ground going up to the board. So I want to check these, make sure we have power and ground, and go from there. All right, I got y'all set up. You're kind of far away. We should be able to catch a ground.
That's what I was using.
Yeah, right here, just to check the power. I'm going to use my hook light to get into the wire here. I'm gonna go on the coach side. I'm gonna check the power first. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see. 13.1. Now let's check the ground. Let's go put our meter on ohms. Push the little button that makes it beep, just like that. Then I will probe into the ground wire on the coach side, see if we have a ground. That's a problem.
What's that?
We got no ground. It should beep like that. Okay? When we go to the ground wire, we get no beep. There is some resistance there, 113 ohms, but we don't have a ground. So let me do...
Does that ground go right directly to the AC unit?
It goes to the control board.
Okay.
Let me go get a jumper wire. I can use my hook light. We can jumper over to ground, and let's see if that fixes everything. And one thing, we're gonna have to do something with these communication cables because they just don't stay hooked.
I know. Is there a kit you can buy that you can repair those ends?
There is, and I don't have one, but I can get one. Yeah, I used a customer's one time to put new ends. Actually, I don't know what was up with their RV. I had to put new ends on those cables twice in like 3 years. It just corroded. I don't know what that's all about. Alright, so I got my jumper wire. Just gonna come over and catch that same ground and come over here and probe that ground wire. hook our jumper on there. And the customer's gonna go back there and see if the light's on the thermostat. Push a button, any button. Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Well, that's a problem, but that must not be our only problem. So we'll have to dig deeper. 'Cause that's definitely a problem. You have to have a good power and ground. I want to make sure I'm in that wire. Yeah. Look one more time. Nope.
Nothing.
Okay. All right. Well, we know there's some kind of issue there. We got to figure out where we're losing that ground at. So I think it's probably time to at least go out and get a couple of new. I got a couple connectors in the truck. See if new connectors maybe will make a difference.
Could make a difference.
And if not, we're gonna have to go up top and take the shroud off and see what's going on with
There's
that board.
two of them connectors, but
All right, folks. Yeah, this one turned into a mysterious mystery. Let me tell you what I did, because I didn't video it. But let me tell you what I did. I went to the truck and I got my Dometic communication cable, which looks exactly like a phone cord, but Dometic says it's different. I don't know, but I have the Dometic communication cable. So we ran the communication cable from up here back to the thermostat, just on the floor, and then I went to the truck and I got a new thermostat. We brought it right here and plugged it in, no difference. So then at that point I went up top, took the shroud off the air conditioner. Be honest with you, I had condemned the control board. I told Mr. Customer, I said, I think we're gonna have to get a control board, because I checked power up there at the control board, power and ground. We had them both up there. Another mysterious mystery. So I came down, looked in the truck. I did not have a 5-button board. So I was going up to get a picture of that board, get a part number so we could order one. That's when I saw this 5-amp fuse. I had looked on that board to see if there was a fuse.
3-amp.
3-amp, my bad. Thank you, Mr. Customer. 3-amp fuse. I had looked on that board and just didn't see it. It was behind some wires and did not see it. When I went up there to get the picture, I moved the wires. I was like, hey, there's a fuse. Pulled it out. Boom, she blowed big time. So, put a fuse in it. We're good to go. You know, what blows those fuses? I don't know. I mean, I honestly think, I think sometimes a lightning strike will be 200 yards away and get those fuses sometimes.
That is a small fuse.
A 3-amp fuse is a very small fuse. So yeah, I don't know. But anyhow, that fuse is there to protect that board. It's supposed to blow that fuse before it hurts the board if there's some kind of power surge or whatever. But we have tested everything. Everything works, and it's a done deal. You got anything to add?
No, I think you did a great job.
Well,
I have no complaints.
I walked around here for a half hour scratching my head, so if that counts for anything, I've done a great job.
Yeah, everything went well. Very well.
All right, well, that's going to be a wrap, folks.
Yeah. Could have been some high-dollar parts.
Could have been. But it was a 15-cent fuse, so that's going to be on this one. I'm going to actually install soft start on this air conditioner. I just might do a video on that. If not, I'm going to go up the road and fix another one, and y'all have a fantastic day. Alright, did anything about this video make sense? What I done, I tried to eliminate everything I could before I went on the roof. That's why I got my communication cable out of the truck. I run it between the thermostat and the air conditioner. I tried a thermostat, and that's all because I got that stuff on the truck. I realized that all y'all don't have all these spare parts. But I wanted to eliminate everything that I could possibly eliminate inside the coach before I went on the roof. When I did go up on the roof, I couldn't really remember whether Dometic's, that was a Penguin or something. It was a low profile. So the control board on those, it's a Dometic Penguin. Did I say that? The control board on those is up in the top unit behind a metal cover. So you can't get to it from inside the coach. I couldn't remember whether that thing had a fuse. So I went up, took the shroud off, took the cover off that control board and looked, and I didn't see a fuse. I was like, well, I couldn't remember. So then I come down to get my phone out of the truck so I could get a picture of the control board, the part number, because I done told him it must be a bad board. You know, we had power. It wasn't it wasn't the communication cable, wasn't the thermostat. So I went back up there to get a picture. When I moved a bunch of wires to get a picture, there was the fuse. I said, uh-oh. Pulled that fuse out. Sure enough, that's what it was. That's what fixed that problem. And you know, I'm glad it worked out that way, because he came from Ohio here for me to work on that. So we'd already talked about it. We were going to have the control board overnighted. So yeah, that would have fixed it, because the new control board would have had a new fuse. But I probably would have seen the fuse when I pulled the old board out after we got the new board. And you know, then I'd have been eating the board, because I couldn't charge him for that. So I'm super glad it worked out the way it did. We popped a 3 amp fuse in there and everything's good. So I hope this makes sense to you. And people sometimes get aggravated because I just pull new parts out of my van and try them. And I know that y'all can't do that without going to buy the parts, and then you're stuck with them. But I'm a professional service guy, so I got new stuff in the truck. So I can just go to the truck, get new stuff, try it. If that don't fix it, I'll put it back in the package, put it back in the truck. Use it next time. So I hope all that makes sense.